Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paraguay finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is good strength. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That has not gone well.
In with the challenge.
And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Vieira.
Vinicius Junior.
And he's in on goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a threatening ball. Shot. Schneider! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Paraguay really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. That's going to go a long way. And it's Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here. And Messi! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Messi.
Raul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's a shade optimistic. Raul. That's good running with the ball. Gerrard. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Messi. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. And it's a corner. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's off target.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Looking to play him in. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Schneider. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's an excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance. Can he get on the end of this? Pass somewhat off target. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And that's the second half started. And here's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Paraguay do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cannavaro. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland. Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior! And how good was that? A finish of true class. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Paraguay go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Hazard. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
60 minutes played. Messi in acres of space out wide. Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Marquinhos. Zanetti. And it's Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing for Iniesta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He cuts out the supply. Gerrard.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul goes steaming forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's lofted through here. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard is there to clear. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's shooting chance! Should have equalised.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Numero 14, Gerrard. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 26.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hazard. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Paraguay go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And here's Isco. Oh, nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! Just swings wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Bellingham. And here's Haaland.
Il quarto uomo indica
Closing in on goal.
recupero.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. He's had it taken off him. And here's Vinicius Junior. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Vinicius Junior. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Bergkamp. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bergkamp actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Osimhen, spread out to the left. There's the delivery. And that's been repelled. Bellingham. Bergkamp. It's Park Ji-sung. Hazard. Here's Caceres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Hazard.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider. There they go, hunting in packs. Back into the middle, and he was alert to it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Paraguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's shifting through the gears here. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Schneider. Driving forward. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Still goalless at the moment. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's an excellent interception. Bergkamp. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. Out to the left it goes. Bellingham with the delivery. He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners.
And the keeper's given it away. And here's Bellingham. And it's Schneider. Paraguay, chance for a shot! And he's done it!
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
El dorsal 11.
Paraguay have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Looking for the run. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He slings it in.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And the shot! A truly spectacular effort. Speculative, yes, but he's entitled.
It's clear there was only ever one thing on his mind, Peter.
Paraguay have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ruben Neves. Park Ji-sung. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paraguay have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Schneider. Caceres gets a foot in here. Messi. And the shot!
Defending of the desperate variety.
Bergkamp. And he's looking to catch him up. Rafinha. Bellingham does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Bergkamp. And Rafinha. Park Ji-sung. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Paraguay just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge just eases him off the ball. And it's Ruben Neves. Great ball, Bergkamp! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rummenigge. Schneider. And here's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bergkamp producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He won't be happy with that one. Now he's off and running. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Park Ji-sung.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? He is through here. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. Across it goes. Rijkaard gets it away. Vieira goes sliding in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And this is Schneider.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's just beyond his reach. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in a mixer and quickly.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, can they get him away? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.